Yo, people, it is I, J Reaper X, and this will be What If Deku was Davy Jones. So, this idea is not mine. Again, it is an idea from Matthew Farrell. He's a fan, I believe, and I was too lazy to watch Pirates of the Caribbean again, so I just looked up Davy Jones' powers, and honestly, they're pretty interesting. So, without further ado, oh, and also, thank y'all for let me see how many subscribers. For 73 subscribers, guys, we're close to 100k. At 100k, we're close to 100, close to 75, 80. Anyways, thank y'all for the support. So, let's start. Okay. So we start off Luffy. He's just chilling like usual. No, at the bar, he's doing his own thing, talking to people there. Then Shanks arrives. No, basically, they exchange conversation, get a pretty good friendship, right off the bat. Then the mountain bandits come. But you see, before that happened, and no one noticed, but Luffy ate the fruit that was in Shanks' chest. The fruit was not the CC fruit. Basically allows you to turn into sea animals. Yep, just boosting him a little. I guess you could say it's a zone type. It's pretty OP. And yep. So after Luffy ate the CC fruit, he went into his mindscape. And his mindscape, he saw memories, just random ass memories, just like that. In in his vision, he just saw some memories of a random person with an octopus head who was using his powers, who were seemingly useless, like pretty good actually. It was extremely impressive. Luffy saw that some of the powers had nothing to do with the devil fruit, like teleportation, and he can pass through solid objects. He just didn't question it. So yeah. He also saw memories of this weird boat that was called the Flying Dutchman. And it was actually capable of traveling underwater. No? After watching a little more of the memories in his mindscape, he just wanted to be like the man there. He saw that the man had pirate a pirate flag, so he wanted to be a pirate. After that, he tried his powers in the mindscape to see if he was dreaming or not, and he saw that he was not, and he actually got good powers. So yep. He also saw the man use hockey, but that'll be for later, I guess. So, after Luffy wakes up, he sees that Shanks is on the ground, and he sees a bandit pouring beer on him. And Luffy is pretty triggered, because a nice friend that he met is getting attacked, and he doesn't like that at all. Oh, no. So Luffy looks at the bandits. He closes his eyes focuses. Then he opens them. His left hand turns into tentacles, octopus tentacles, and his right hand turns into a crab claw. People see that and they're completely shocked at what Luffy's doing right now. Even Shanks, and he's worried. So Luffy goes in front of the bandits. He captures the leader, and with his tentacles, and says, "So, you're the one who hurt Shanks, huh? I'm going to make you suffer." And then Luffy just snaps the crab claw right next to the bandit's head, and the bandit starts sweating because he knows that if this claw is to his neck, he will surely die. The bandit he pleads for forgiveness, and Luffy does so. He forgives him and just throws him out, but marks him with the black spot, which is basically to track him at any time. So yeah, and after that, Luffy just calmed down and retracted his claw and his tentacles. Shanks was pretty angered, but not really, And he was like, Luffy, did you eat the fruit in the box? And Luffy nods. And, he just puts his finger in his nose. And Shanks just, tries to make him spit the fruit out, but it's already too late. So, yeah. Anyway, Shanks just thanks Luffy for quote-unquote saving him from the bandits. Luffy just gives him a big smile and waves him off. And he just says to Shanks, Shanks! Shanks turns around. I'm going to become a great pirate one day, and I will meet you. And Shanks just smiles and turns around and gives him his straw hat. Luffy cries tears of joy, and just accepts it. So yeah, after that, Shanks is gone, but Luffy has marked him, and yeah. After that, Garp goes, puts Luffy under I forgot her name, bro. The one who took care of Luffy when he was little, yeah? And, he just stays there. So we're gonna time skip a few years. Luffy's now 16. And he has been brothers. He had the brother bond with Ace and Sabo, like in canon. And Ace has already set sail. They still think that Sabo is alive. So yeah. And basically we go now to Luffy setting sail. Basically Luffy he just traveling, like usual, nothing unnatural. Then he gets caught up in a very big I don't know what you call it. I'ma just call it a sea tornado, basically, or a whirlpool. Yes, a whirlpool. He gets trapped in a whirlpool, and yet, that whirlpool was a little weird, you could say. And Once he entered it, he just passed out and woke up again. But he was in a different ship, no? And there was a book on the ship in front of him. He took the book and read it. The cover said Flying Dutchman. Luffy was pretty excited because he saw that in his mindscape. So he read the whole book, and there was information about how to use the Flying Dutchman and all. And all that, yeah. Basically, after that, just managed to control the Flying Dutchman. And they're underwater, so basically he made gills on his neck, like shark gills. And yeah, that's how he's able to breathe. Even though he can just cover the whole ship. Yeah. So after that, time skip a few days. He arrives, at a mysterious ship. So just like stops the Flying Dutchman like right under the ship, but like pretty deep into the sea. And he knows he can't swim, so he just gonna boost himself with I guess you could say what do I say this? A whale tail. I mean, it doesn't really count as swimming, right? It's part of his devil fruit, so yeah. Basically does that. And yeah, after that, when he arrives, he goes into the ship secretly, and he falls into a barrel. No, he hides into a barrel, and the barrel gets open. He gets on guard, but he sees just a little dude with pink hair, and he just looks at him, and he asks, who are you, man?" And Kobe is like trying to not freak out, and he just says, "My name is Kobe. Who are you?" And Luffy says, "My name is Monkey D. Luffy. I will become the king of the pirates." Kobe gets incredibly scared. So, yeah. But Luffy just tells him to calm down and explain the situation. Kobe explains how he's been a prisoner of Ovida for a few years now, and Luffy doesn't really like that, so he basically just stands up, turns his claw or his right hand into a claw, and just snaps the ship, or does a snapping sound with it. The whole crew is alert, and they come down to see what's happening. And he just grabs them all, and with his tentacles, and throws them out. Now, as for Lovita, he just goes to the upper part of the ship and just sees her with a mace, and kind of likes the weapon, so he's thinking of stealing it, Basically, just takes Alvida's mace forcefully and just smacks her with a whale tail, I guess. He just gone, bro. After that, he summons the Flying Dutchman. Yep, he can do that. That's why not? I mean, why not, bro? Summons the Flying Dutchman, just comes up to the surface. All the water is out, and they step on it. No, they just go underwater, but this time the ship is covered so that nothing goes in the ship. So yeah. After that, no, they arrive at Zoro's island, well, the island where he's getting executed, whatever, and basically places a mark on Kobe, and he tells him that in case he needs help, just gotta scream Davy Jones. So yeah. After that, Luffy just encounters a little girl on his way, and he just asks him to help Zoro. So Luffy does so. Goes to where Zoro is supposedly getting executed, and he just busts down the door with his crab claw or lobster claw, whatever you want to call it. He unties Zoro and tells him what he wants in exchange of joining his crew. Zoro just tells him that he just wants his swords and he'll join his crew. So Luffy just finds his sword ASAP. And yeah, he just finds the swords, gives them to Zoro. Then the Marines are alert. Luffy just senses a lot of negative energy coming from Captain Morgan, so he just goes after him first. He basically just slams him with the mace and just throws him up and uses him as a baseball. And Captain Morgan's gone. Boom, just like that, out of the way. So after the Marines, they just drop their weapons because the corrupt captain is just gone. And they drop their weapons, and Luffy just sees that it was the captain, Marine captain, that was just corrupt. The rest of them were just normal Marines. Luffy lowers his guard and tells Zoro to come. Basically, Zoro follows him, and they don't want to waste any more time on the island, so they just get the hell out of here. No, when they get in the port, Zoro just asks Luffy, "Hey, Captain, what is our sailboat or whatever we got?" And look at this beauty. Luffy just whistles, and then the Flying Dutchman appears. It is a big and grim ship, and Zoro is just really impressed. He's actually impressed. And they get into the ship. And yes, Luffy already has the Jolly Roger and all that. So yeah. So after defeating Captain Morgan, and he just got a bounty of 30 million already. So then after that, he went to the island where he met Nami, and he asks Nami if she could join his crew, and Nami says that if he if he succeeds in helping her with liberating her village from Arlong, then she will. Luffy, without any hesitation, just heads towards there. But of course, he had to do some pit stops and go to Usopp's island. They found him and just saw that he's just a funny dude, I guess. And yeah, after that, the Krypton crew just does his own thing. That Luffy helps Usopp and all that. So yeah. After that, Luffy just finds a gun, two guns actually, in Kuro's pockets for no reason, but he just does, okay? And just gives them to Usopp. So yeah. After that, Luffy just Usopp joined the crew, of course. Now the prince is there, gives the ship. Luffy's about to refuse, but just looks at Usopp. Usopp looks at him seriously, and he's just like, oh, you know what? Fine. I'll just give it the properties of the Flying Dutchman. And so he does. Now America can go underwater. And yeah, that's it. So they're just traveling, doing their share, yeah. And Luffy, just wants to eat. So they just find a sea restaurant named the Barati. So they stop there and see that it's getting attacked, and Luffy just wants to help because he wants to eat. So after that, basically just transform both his hands into tentacles, takes off the Creek pirates, throws them, and destroys their ship too. So yeah. After that, Sanji joins the crew. And yeah, all that. Then they finally reach Nami's island. And Luffy has just gotten more bounty because he has just been defeating enemies and enemies just like that. So he has gained kind of a recognition. And yeah. By the way, he has put a mark on all his crew members without them noticing. So yeah. And basically, he finds something interesting, but he doesn't say anything to his crew about it yet. Yeah. After that, they just go to Arlong, Nami's village, and they enter it. They see that it's being overrun by fishermen, and Luffy doesn't look happy at all. So, yeah. After that, um, Luffy just went to Arlong Park. He saw Arlong and all the fishmen. After that, he transforms his right hand into a crab claw, left hand into an octopus, tentacles, and he just tell his Usopp to get the one with big lips, Sanji get the one who does martial arts, and Zoro the one with swords. Now Luffy was stuck with Arlong, the leader. He just launched himself at Arlong with his mace. Then, after some minutes of fighting, Luffy was getting a little tired, but Arlong was still not defeated, so decided to use it. He used what he learned earlier. Haki. He coated his arm in armament haki. He activated observation haki, and he coated his sword, his mace, also in Conqueror's haki. So there were red and black electricity around it. And he launched again at Arlong, but this time Arlong had his shark saw sword, and they clashed, but after a pretty short while, Luffy came out victorious. He looked at his crew and saw they were not really struggling. Even Usopp, after a few minutes, all of them finished. So, yeah. Now, after that, Nami officially joined the crew, and he just told them about the hockey book so that they could learn hockey. And now Usopp uses guns now, and he can use armament haki on them. Zoro can use armament and Conqueror's haki. Sanji can use armament and observation. Nami can use armament. Now, all of them are pretty OP, you could say. So they all got a bounty. Luffy, 200 million belly. Sanji, 155 million belly. Zoro, 156 billion belly. Usopp, 100 million belly. Nami, 90 million belly. All of them totally, they were worth a lot, so they got the Navy's attention, So, yeah. Nami's village was free. No, they just saved the day again, like they do usually. So, after that, they just headed towards another island. And, yeah. This other island was none other than Locktown. So they go to Locktown because Luffy just wants to see where the Pirate King was executed, and where the Pirate King was executed, and where he was born actually. So Luffy just enjoying a strip until he's seen by Captain Smoker. Smoker, just sees him and says, "Straw Hat, surrender yourself." Luffy just looks at him like he's a goofy person and just says, Nah, I'm not in the mood for that. So Smoker rushes at him. Luffy sees that he has smoke powers, and since he isn't as dumb as he is, he knows that Logias can only be hit with Haki. Turns on armament Haki. Smoker sees this and his eyes widen. He starts sweating a little, while still rushing at Luffy, trying to get a hit on him with his um devil fruit weakening weapon. Luffy slams his mace on him with armament and conquers Haki, knocking Smoker out instantly. Boom. After that, just screams no his crew's name and tell them that they have to go. Yeah, they really do. So after that, they go into their ship again, and this is where I'm going to end this part. Matthew Farrell, I hope this is what you wanted. If it isn't, sorry. So, guys, this will be the end. Peace out. Please feel free to suggest whatever you want in the comments, preferably anime, because movies like that, I'm really bad at them. Yep, I'm really, really bad at them. But I guess I'll take on any suggestions. So, peace out and bye bye.